That's where my wife teaches, and Miss Blauman, who I think you remember.
Yeah.
So I just want to get that out of the way.
Yes.
But congratulations.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you, I know you've talked a lot about coming back from being injured, but 2 years ago you lost this by a brutal number. I guess this must feel like redemption, but like, how do you get over something like that?
Yeah.
And come back.
Honestly, they hit me hard. I think losing in Budapest so close took me a while to get my head kind of around that, and then last year the Olympics also like completely shattered my heart, and it took me a while to get past that. But I think coming into this heptathlon, I knew I was like, okay, every single attempt matters. Like, I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm having to run forward in the 800. I want to give myself a cushion, and I don't want to look back and be like, oh, if I had just like locked in on my first shot put, maybe I could have got some more out of it. And so I really tried to like grab the heptathlon by the horns from the very beginning and not let it go.
And you did, right? And when did you feel great about this?
Before the 800.
Okay.
No.
Does anybody ever feel good?
Finishing day one with such a lead, I was very pleased with that. But the multi is the multi for a reason. Anything can happen, so you never quite feel safe. But as soon as I hit that big shot put, I was like, okay, I'm executing things well. And even though like high jump didn't go how I wanted, I'm showing myself that I can fight back. And coming into this, my goal was like to have every event almost bulletproof, where it was like, even if something goes wrong, I know that I'm liable to do a PB in the next one, and that, I think, all-roundedness showed today.
Did you get, I'm sure you don't have your phone with you, but
I do, actually.
Has JJK already reached out?
I haven't been able to check my notifications because it was on Do Not Disturb going to the 800, but she was sitting with my family just at the finish line, so I did see her. I waved to her. So yeah, I looked over to them, honestly, before the 800. I spotted them, and so I was kind of just looking at them to help calm me down. What
does it mean to, like, I mean, she is like on Mount Olympus of this sport, so what does it mean to have your name right there with her?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know that I would put my name right up next to hers. I think I've got a ways to go, but it means a lot to have her in my corner. You know, she's texting me the night before the competition, the night in between. She texted me after the long jump. She was like, let it go, like, focus on javelin, like, you've got this. And so just really the way she pours back into the sport is so inspiring, and it's like a pinch me moment, because I think any athlete, their biggest dream would be to have the GOAT of their sport giving them advice on how to do it. So I really try not to take her for granted, and just soak up everything that she says.
What's the mentality like in 800? Do you think, I've got this? Or is there any hesitation, any nerves?
I always get nervous for the 800, so no matter what, I've actually had nightmares where like when you're running in slow motion of that happening to me on like the second lap of the 800. So I never quite feel like I have it until I cross the finish line, but going into the 800 with the lead, I felt really good, and I knew, I wasn't going to PR, so I wasn't necessarily running for a crazy time. I just wanted to get the win, so I just tried to stay relaxed and do my job. And then the last 200, I actually kind of took a moment to myself and like soaked in the crowd, and that was a nice feeling to come home to.
So is it in your head that
it means so much. I think this represents such a long and hard journey. 2 surgeries in the last 4 years, tough losses, heartbreak, kind of losing my love for the sport for a little bit, getting it back. It really just represents all of that, and so many people had to speak into me for this to happen, and this is really just a testament to them.
Let's do one more. What about the world record? Now you got the gold. Do you want that?
I think everybody would want the world record, but 70-32 is a long ways away from 7,300 points. So I'm hoping to chase down some things in between there. I said this at the beginning of the season before GOTS. I'm not going to let anybody rush me, so I'm going to develop as I develop, but I'm going to keep working on all my individual events, keep working on my throws, keep working on my long jump, and trying to bring the full thing up, and we'll all find out together what my potential is.
And one more, you said losing your love for the sport. I mean, I know that's probably a longer conversation, but how did you re-find it, or what did you need to do?
I honestly didn't find it again until maybe Grand Slam, like a few weeks before GOTS's. All fall, I was just like not happy at practice. I did everything that my coaches asked me to do. I worked hard, but I just like didn't want to be there. There was no fire, and that showed in my results at the beginning of the season. I just didn't believe in myself, and I think that's what really made me lose my love, was because I just didn't think I could do. I didn't think it would work. and so many people, like my family, my sisters, my coaches, my trainers, my boyfriend, everybody just like they were like, you can do it, like you can do this, and they just spoke so much life into me. And then honestly, Gotsies, when I had that high jump PR, I was like, okay, like maybe my body's okay, like maybe I can do this. And as soon as I stopped doubting myself, like the results followed. So I think I learned a big lesson there.
All right, we got to wrap.